For this example, we want to graph these two functions on the same set of axes. Note the vertex and axis of symmetry. So again, I'm going to choose a negative number, 0, and a positive number. Maybe not. Let's choose a negative number. Let's choose 1 and a positive number. That might be better, just to get a good idea of what's happening here. So our first function then, f of x is x squared. We know that, that's 4 because negative 2 squared is 4. 1 squared is 1 and 3 squared is 9. So let's plot that on the axes here. We know that had 0, 0 because 0 squared is 0. So let's connect those together. We have our vertex at 0, 0 still at the origin. And the axis of symmetry is going to go right through that vertex at x equals 0. So now let's take a look at what happens when we have subtraction of 1 in here. So g of negative 2 is going to be negative 2 minus 1 quantity squared. That's negative 3 squared, which is 9. G of 1 is going to be 1 minus 1 squared, which is 0 squared. So that's 0. And g of 3 is going to be 3 minus 1 squared, which is 2 squared, and that's 4. So let's plot those on the graph here. Negative 2, 9, 1, 0, and 3, 4. So that's going to look like same shape. Just the vertex has moved, right? The vertex moved to the right 1 unit, so that's 1, 0. And since the vertex moved, the axis of symmetry is going to move as well. Now this axis of symmetry is going to be x equals 1. So recall a horizontal shift is when you have addition or subtraction inside the function. So in this case, it'll look like x minus h squared, so the opposite of h. So if h is positive, this will be x minus a number, and that's going to shift to the right h units. If h is negative, then this will look like x plus h, where we're going to shift to the left h units. So that vertex is going to change. It's going to be moved left or right. And the axis of symmetry will also change as well. Whatever h is, whatever that number, the opposite of that will be the vertex x-coordinate and the axis of symmetry line. Some examples here. G of x is x minus 4 quantity squared. We want the vertex and axis of symmetry. So since this is minus 4, we're going to go right 4 units. And that's going to be our new vertex at 4, 0. And we have the same basic U shape. The axis of symmetry then is going to go through that vertex such that x is, in this case, 4. Whatever the x-coordinate is, that's where our new axis of symmetry will be. For b, f of x is x plus 2 quantity squared. So since this is positive, we're going to go to the left 2 units to get our new vertex at negative 2, 0. Same basic U shape here. Axis of symmetry is going to go through that vertex so that x is the x-coordinate of negative 2. That's the line for the axis of symmetry.